So this is a really magnificent piece by Marc Quinn called On the Shores of Orissa. Marc Quinn's a really well-established artist. He was part of the young British artists of the 90s, along with Damien Hirst, Tracy Emin, and other really well-known artists. You might have seen his sculpture Self, which was actually a self-portrait made from his own blood that was frozen. He was also really well known for his sculptures of Kate Moss and also the sculpture of Alison Lapper, which was featured in the closing ceremony of the Olympics. It's a pigment print, which is also a rare technique of printing. The original for this was an oil painting on canvas, and it's a really great example of photorealism. It's a really small edition of 20, signed in pencil as well. His originals go for hundreds of thousands. It's a really amazing piece. This is Celebrate Our Tastes of LA by Bonnie and Clyde. She has quite a mixed medium for her originals, so she uses a mix of collage and painting. She takes quite a lot of inspiration from trips that she's done on various places in America. This one happens to be LA. It's actually a mixture of different sort of parts and beaches of LA, and she's combined all of her favourite parts to create this image. She actually uses her own photographs that she's taken on her trips. It's a silkscreen and giclée print. It's got some areas which are matte, some areas that are gloss, so then it recreates different textures within the piece. It's a really small edition of 30, which is also signed by the artist in pencil. She's a great local Brighton artist. She's one of my favourite artists in the gallery and is becoming increasingly popular. This is Great White 1 by Dave White. It's a signed limited edition of 20, taken from his recent show that we had in London, really successful show. Most of the originals sold out on the first night. It's really beautifully printed using a giclée method. It's also been hand finished by Dave White with platinum brush strokes. Each one will be slightly different, where the hand finishing can be a bit more prominent on some than others. Each one actually features a platinum tooth. There's also a smaller version of the print, which is a limited edition of 50. He's just designed the MTV Awards and has worked with really large companies such as Nike and AOL in the past. Dave White is becoming increasingly popular and increasingly collectible. A lot of his prints go really quickly, so often enough it's best to get in there early to avoid disappointment.